It was William Faulkner who said, "The past is never dead. It's not even past." The city of Louisville had the opportunity to look at an important point on its past on Tuesday morning, a marker that has not been seen in over 100 years. The starting survey point for the city of Louisville is located near the middle of Spring Street. This point was originally marked in 1832 and 1833 by a pair of stones buried below the street. In 1904, these stones were uncovered and a metal wagon spoke encased in concrete replaced those stones. This marker was last uncovered in the spring of 1917. Upcoming street repairs and resurfacing and the 100th anniversary of that 1917 event led to the city to attempt to locate and note the location of that marker.
The notation on a map of Louisville in the Chancery Clerk's office states that a party of surveyors headed by F.D. Harvey on October 19, 1904, found 2 rocks underground at the junction corner of Section 27, 28, 33, and 34 in the town of Louisville. One rock was buried about 3 feet in the ground and with 1 foot of sand over it, and the other rock 1 foot underground above that. They replaced the rocks with a wagon spindle for a point and left them there to mark that section corner. No doubt those markers were placed in the ground by the first county surveyors more than 100 years ago. An order of the Supervisor's Court enacted on March 8, 1917 authorized the county surveyor and S.A. Redding to establish a permanent corner and to erect an iron or concrete marker. Accordingly, concrete was poured around the wagon spindle with an iron pipe reaching from it to the surface of the ground. All surveys in Louisville begin at that point, for it is the only section corner in the city. Woo. Good. Today marks a day in which we've really considered for quite some time, and I attribute a lot of this to Kenny Moore, city engineer, private sector, his public work, and thinking about the beginning point and what significance it holds for all that's taking place in this city. And there's so many more stories to come from this, but this is just the beginning. Timing was critical because of other work that's taking place in this area, so this was a great opportunity for us to uncover and look at history. We're looking at history, we're celebrating history, but we hope we're also making history by doing this today and realize that this is home for so many and so many generations, and what an awesome find, and I appreciate all those that are involved.
It was something that I've wanted to do for many, many years. It would be great for the surveyors to have a common point where the original point was, instead of trying to back into it and make a point. It's very historic and something I am proud I got to witness.
Well, being a historian and loving history, I'm always proud to be a part of anything that marks or preserves the history of our town, our city, even our state. I think there's so many things in our history that we have, in everyday affairs, we have let go asunder, rot away, deteriorate. So I'm excited. I'm excited that we not only found the original rocks that were here, but found the wagon spoke and the concrete monument that was built around that spoke. And I'm so glad that the forefathers had the foresight to put that wagon spoke inside that concrete so that it would not deteriorate.